Most people think their life will change one day. Not today, not tomorrow, but someday. Someday when they feel ready. Someday when they have more confidence. Someday when things finally make sense. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Someday is where dreams quietly go to disappear. Think about it. Every big goal you've ever had, every version of yourself you've imagined becoming, it's always been waiting on a future version of you. A version that is more disciplined, more focused, more fearless. But what if that version of you doesn't just appear one day? What if that version is built slowly in the ordinary, often boring moments you keep overlooking? Right now, your life is not defined by your intentions. It's defined by your daily actions. The small choices you make when no one is watching. The moments when you decide whether to keep going or to stop. Whether to try again or to give up quietly. Whether to learn something new or scroll past your own potential. It's easy to underestimate those small moments because they don't feel important, they don't feel like life-changing decisions, but they are, because your future is not built in one dramatic leap. It's built in quiet repetition. There's a version of you that is capable of more than you currently believe. Not perfect, not extraordinary in some magical way, just consistent. And consistency is far more powerful than motivation. Motivation feels good, but it fades. Discipline doesn't feel exciting, but it stays. Motivation gets you started. Discipline keeps you moving when you no longer feel like it. And most people never reach their potential, not because they lack talent, but because they rely too much on how they feel. You won't always feel motivated to study. You won't always feel like working hard. You won't always feel confident. But if you only act when you feel ready, you will spend most of your life waiting. The truth is, growth often feels uncomfortable. It feels slow. It feels like you're not making progress at all. There will be days when you question yourself. Days when you compare your life to others and feel behind. Days when quitting feels easier than continuing. And in those moments, it's not your talent that will decide your future, it's your response. Do you stop or do you keep going, even if it's just a small step forward? Because those small steps matter more than you think. Reading one page, solving one problem, practicing for 10 minutes, trying again after failing. These are not small actions. These are the building blocks of a different life. People often look at successful individuals and think they are somehow different, more gifted, more lucky. But what they don't see is the repetition, the discipline, the countless days when nothing exciting happened, but they showed up anyway. They showed up when it was inconvenient, when it was boring, when no one was cheering for them. And that's the part most people don't want to talk about, because it's not glamorous. It's not inspiring in the moment, but it's real. Your life changes the moment you stop chasing quick results and start committing to the process. You don't need to have everything figured out right now. You don't need a perfect plan. You don't need to feel confident. You just need to start. And more importantly, you need to continue. Because confidence doesn't come before action. It comes from action. It grows each time you do something you once thought you couldn't, each time you push through doubt instead of listening to it. There will always be reasons to wait, to delay, to tell yourself you'll begin tomorrow, but tomorrow is just another version of today if nothing changes. And change doesn't happen when life becomes easier. It happens when you become stronger. You might be thinking, but what if I fail? And the honest answer is, you will. At some point, you will fail. You will make mistakes. You will try something and it won't work. But failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of it. Every mistake teaches you something. Every setback builds resilience. Every time you get back up, you become harder to stop. The real danger is not failure. It's avoiding challenges altogether. It's choosing comfort over growth. Because comfort feels safe, but it slowly limits your life. Growth, on the other hand, feels uncertain. It stretches you. It forces you to face your weaknesses. But it also expands what you believe is possible. And that's where your future lives, just outside your comfort zone. Imagine who you could become if you stopped holding yourself back. If you stopped waiting for permission. If you stopped telling yourself you're not ready. You don't need to be perfect to begin. You don't need to have everything under control. You just need to take responsibility for where you are and decide where you want to go. Because no one else is going to build your life for you. No one else is going to put in the effort on your behalf. People can guide you, support you, inspire you, but the work is yours. And that might sound overwhelming at first, but it's also powerful because it means your future is not fixed. It's not decided by your past or your current situation. It's shaped by what you choose to do next. Even if you've wasted time, even if you've made mistakes, even if you feel behind, you are not stuck. You are simply at a point where you can choose differently. Start small, be consistent, focus on progress, not perfection, and most importantly, be patient with yourself. Real growth takes time. There is no shortcut to becoming someone you're proud of. But every day you show up, every effort you make, you are moving closer. And one day, you'll look back and realize that the version of you who once doubted everything is the same person who kept going anyway. That's how change happens. Not in one moment of inspiration, but in a series of quiet decisions to keep trying. So if you're waiting for the perfect time, this is your reminder it doesn't exist. If you're waiting to feel ready, you may be waiting forever. Start where you are, use what you have, do what you can, and then do it again tomorrow. Because the life you want is not built in the future, it's built in what you do today. Right now, in this moment, you have a choice to continue as you are or to take one step forward. It doesn't have to be a big step, it just has to be a real one. And that step could be the beginning of everything.